Sir? Medyo na po.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Today is October 24, 2024. We will have a pre-bid conference for two projects with contract ID number 24850096 and 24850099. Before we proceed, let us discuss our attendance. To determine whether we have a quorum, Engineer Kansal, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. For the attendance this afternoon, we have our back chairman, Sir Bonifacio Taguige,
Present.
back vice chairman, Ma'am Mariara Castellar, back members, Ma'am Josie Present, Ma'am Nerissa De Rayunan, Sir Aldo Maglente, Sir Noel Sambahon. For end user, we have Sir Rogelio Alcalde Jr., OIC Procurement Engineer, Sir Donald Agribusiness, DPWH Members, Sir Cornelio Hermosa, Sir Solferino Alegato Jr., Sir Raul Visuyo Jr., for back secretariat members, Sir Andrew Alburo, Ma'am Nori Gonzalez, yours truly, Roberta Canigal, and Sir Bernie Asan.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Kanisal. There being a quorum, we can move forward with these proceedings. Letters and notices were sent to Ms. Lima M. Del Prado, State Auditor 4, COA, DPWH Masbate, Second DEO, Mr. Jose Reñola, NACAP Representative, Cabangan, Legazpi City, Ms. Ruby Sanchez Morano, President, Trudy Masbating Incorporated, Masbate City, Ms. Joshua Jan A. Ganjongko, Media Vice President, Masbate Second DEO, Masbate City, and okay, our first contract ID, we have 24850096, Re-Advertised, Convergence and Special Support Program, Construction and Improvement of Access Roads, Leading Trades, Industries, and Economic Zones, Roads Leveraging for Industry and Trade, Infrastructure Program, Roll 8, Construction of Roads and Bridges, Balud National Road connecting Barangay Danao in support of Agribusiness, Balud, Masbate. Contract location, Balud, Masbate. Brief description of work, construction of concrete road. PBC 113,387,499 pesos and 92 centavos. Contract duration 341 calendar days. Amount of bidding document 50,000. Okay, let us hear from Engineer Arcagno, the major and similar category of work, manpower and equipment requirement for this contract.
The major categories of work for this contract can be roads construction CCCP and bridge construction, concrete superstructure without ties. The similar categories of work, roads rehabilitation PCCP, roads construction tunnel PCCP, bridge construction concrete superstructure with driven piles, bridge construction concrete superstructure with passive place piles, bridge rehabilitation concrete superstructure with driven piles, bridge rehabilitation concrete superstructure with passive in place piles, bridge retrofitting concrete superstructure with driven piles, bridge retrofitting concrete superstructure with passive place piles, bridge construction concrete, bridge rehabilitation concrete, bridge construction with 4 piles, bridge rehabilitation with 4 piles, and bridge rehabilitation retrofitting. The key personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience as set below. One project manager, 5 years general experience, 15 years relevant experience. One project engineer, accredited contractor or consultant project engineer 1 or 2. One materials engineer, accredited contractor or consultant materials engineer 1 or 2. And one foreman, 3 years general experience and 5 years relevant experience. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Water truck or pump, 16,000 liter, 1 unit. Dump truck, 12 cubic yard, 2 units. Reloader, 125 cubic, 1 unit. Backhoe, 28 cubic, 1 unit. Tubing trailer, 1 unit. Backhoe with breaker, 28 cubic, 1 unit. Plate compactor, 400 to 500 gasoline engine, 1 unit. 1 bagger mixer, 4 to 6 cubic feet per minute, 1 unit. Complete vibrator, 5 amperes gasoline drive unit, 2 units. Bar cutter, single phase, 1 unit. Bar bender, 3 phase, 1 unit. Welding machine, 70 horsepower, 1 unit. Vibro hammer, 201 horsepower, 1 unit. Sunset mixer, 5 to 6 feet, cubic yard, 2 units. Root grader, 1 unit. Vibratory roller, 10 metric ton, 1 unit. Cutting outfit, 1 unit. Service screen, 51 to 25 metric ton, 1 unit. Barricade flasher light, 3 volt battery operated, 29 units. Cargos or service truck, 9 to 10 metric ton, 1 unit. Concrete spreader, 5.5 horsepower, 1 unit. Batching plant, 30 cubic, 1 unit. Concrete soup, 7.5 horsepower, 1 unit. Bulldozer, 167 horsepower, 1 unit. Water pump, 1 unit. Crane, 36 to 40 metric ton, 1 unit. Dolly, 1 unit. Truck mounted crane, 60 metric ton, 1 unit. Chainsaw, 9-inch standard blade, 1 unit. Boom truck, 2 to 5 metric ton, 1 unit. Drill sealer machine, 1 unit. Wood or steel ladder, 1 unit. And final.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Ricardo. Our next contract, we have 24 FI 0099 Re-Advertised. Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Construction of Multipurpose Facilities at Masbate City, Masbate. Brief description of work, construction of multipurpose facilities, sports facilities. We have the ABC, 98,999,899 pesos and 24 centavos. Contract duration, 240 calendar days. Amount of bidding document, 50,000. Again, it's here from Engineer Alcagno, the major and similar category of works, manpower and equipment requirement for this contract.
Major categories of work for this contract shall be buildings, construction with piles known as concrete frames and driven piles, 1 to 5 story. Similar categories of work, building, construction with piles, high-rise concrete frame, driven piles, 6 and above story. Building, industrial plant, low-rise, building, industrial plant, medium-rise. The key personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience or set below. One project manager, 5 years general experience, 15 years relevant experience. One project engineer, accredited contractor or consultant project engineer 1 or 2. One materials engineer, accredited contractor or consultant materials engineer 1 or 2. One foreman, 3 years general experience and 5 years relevant experience. The minimum legal equipment requirements are the following. dump truck, 12 cubic yard, 2 units, water truck, pump, all models, 16,000 liters, 1 unit, vibro hammer with hydraulic power pack, 1 unit, truck mounted crane, 21 to 25 metric ton, 1 unit, double trailer, 1 unit, backhoe, solar with 8 cubic, 1 unit, 1 bagger mixer, 4 to 6 cubic feet per minute, 1 unit, split compactor, 400 to 500 gasoline engine, 1 unit, building machine, 70 horsepower, 2 units, cutting outfit, 1 unit, bar cutter, single phase, 1 unit, bar bender, 3 phase, 1 unit, drill rig, mechanical rotary, 1 unit, Night mixer, 1 unit, Night beam, 1 unit, water pump, 1 unit, creamy pipe set, 1 unit, SPT and sanding machine, 1 unit, tower light, 1 unit, and 9 auto.
Okay. Thank you, Engineer Alcabno. Let us hear from Engineer Aligato some pointers of requirement based on the existing revised IRR of RE 9184 to avoid disqualification of bidders.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to read sections 23 and 25 of the CSSP revised IRR of RA 81. Under section 23, or known as the eligibility requirements for the procurement of infrastructure projects. For purposes of determining the eligibility of bidders using the criteria stated in section 23.4 of this IRR, only the following documents shall be required by the bank using the forms prescribed in the bidding documents. We have Class A documents and Class B documents. For Class A documents, we have legal documents. First, registration certificate from SEC, Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship, or CDA for cooperative. Second, mayor's list or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas. Third is tax clearance as per Executive Order 3986 of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. And for technical documents, we have statement of the bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, any whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Second, statement of bidders SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid. Third, in the case of procurement of infrastructure projects, a valid pickup license or special pickup license in case of joint ventures, and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. And for financial documents, we have the bidder's audited financial statements showing, among others, the bidder's total and current assets and liabilities, stamp received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. And second, the bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity, or their NFCC. For Class B document, for infrastructure projects, daily bidders shall submit a JPA in accordance with RA 4566 and its IRR. Each partner of the joint venture shall submit their respective joint certificates of registration in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of this IRR. The submission of technical and financial eligibility documents by any of the joint venture partners constitutes compliance, provided that the partner responsible to submit the NFCC shall likewise submit the statement of all of its ongoing contracts and audited financial statements. For the procurement of infrastructure under Section 23.4.2.1, the following persons or entities shall be allowed to participate in the bidding for infrastructure projects. We have letter A, duly licensed Filipino citizens or sole proprietors, JIPs. Letter B, partnerships duly organized under the laws of the Philippines and which at least 60% of the interest belongs to the citizens of the Philippines. Letter C, corporations duly organized under the laws of the Philippines and which at least 60% of the outstanding capital stocks belongs to the citizens of the Philippines. 30. Cooperatives duly organized under the laws of the Philippines. Letter E. Persons or entities forming themselves in a joint venture. Example, a group of two or more persons or entities that intend to be jointly and severally responsible or liable for a particular contract. Provided, however, that in accordance with Executive Order Number 65, Series of 2018, Filipino ownership or interest of the joint venture concerned shall be at least 60%, provided further that joint ventures in which Filipino ownership or interest is less than 60% may be eligible where the structures to be built require the application of techniques and or technologies which are not adequately possessed by a person or entity meeting the 60% Filipino ownership requirement. And provided finally that in the latter case, Filipino ownership or interest shall not be less than 25%. For this purpose, Filipino ownership or interest shall be based on the contributions of each of the members of the joint venture as specified in their JGA. Uh, Under Section 23.4.2.3, in accordance with RA 4566 entitled the NAC creating the Philippine Licensing Board for Contractors, prescribing its powers, duties, and functions, providing funds, therefore, and for other purposes. The persons or entities enumerated in Section 23.3.1 of this IR may participate in competitive bidding if he has been issued a license by the PICAP to engage or act as a contractor. Under Section 23.4.2.4, the bidder must have completed an SLCC that is similar to the contract to be bid and whose value adjusted to current prices using the PSA consumer price indices must be at least 50% of the ABC to be bid. Provided, however, that contractors under the small a and small b categories without similar experience on the contract bid may be allowed to bid if the cost of such contract is not more than the allowable range of contract cost or the ARCC of their registration based on the guidelines as prescribed by the PICAP. Moreover, the contract shall be considered similar to the contract to be bid if it has the same major categories of work. The procuring entity may clarify in the bidding documents what is regarded as major categories of work. And under Section 23.4.2.5, the SLCC shall be supported by an owner certificate of final acceptance issued by the project owner other than the contractor or a final rating of at least satisfactory in the contractor's performance evaluation system or the CPES. In case of contracts with the private sector, equivalent document shall be submitted. Under Section 23.4.2.6, the computation of a bidder's NFCC must be at least equal to the ABC to be bid calculated as follows. NFCC is equals to the current assets minus the current liabilities multiplied by 15 minus the value of all outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started coinciding with the contract review. Under Section 23.5, GOCCs may be eligible to participate in competitive bidding only if they can establish that they are first, legally and financially autonomous, B, operate under commercial law, and C, they are not attached agencies of the procuring entity. The GPP shall promulgate the necessary guidelines for this provision. For Section 25, or the submission and receipt of bids. For Section 25.1, bidders shall submit their bids through their duly authorized representatives in the forms described in the bidding documents in two separate sealed bid envelopes or two password-protected bidding documents in compressed archive folders in case of electronic bid submission, and which shall be submitted simultaneously. The first shall contain the technical component of the bid, including the eligibility requirements under Section 23.1 of this IRR, for the procurement of infrastructure projects. And the second shall contain the financial component of the bid. And for section 25.2, the first envelope shall contain the following technical information or documents at the least. For the procurement of infrastructure projects, we have legit certificate of registration and membership in accordance with section 8.5.2 of this IRR. For the procurement to be performed overseas, it shall be subject to the guidelines to be issued by the DPWH. Secondly, pickup license and registration in case of joint venture. And third, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Fourth, statement of SRCC. Fifth, LMC's computation. Sixth, JPA if applicable. Seventh, bid security. D in the prescribed form, amount, and validity period. And number 8, project requirements, which shall include the following. First is the organizational chart for the contract to be bid. Second, list the contractor's personnel. Third, list the contractor's major equipment units, which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project or as the case may be. And lastly is the omnibus sworn statement in accordance with section 25.3 of this IRR.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Arigato. The DPWH Masbate Second District Engineering Office now invites bids for the above procurement projects. Completion of works is required as stated above. Bidders who have completed a contract similar to the project. The description of the eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in section 2, instruction to bidders. Prospective bidders should be 1, registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, PCAB, with PCAB license category of at least D for general engineering and medium A for roads and building. Contractors and applicants who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Works Application, CWA, at the DPWH Procurement Service, PRS, 5th floor, DPWH Building, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila, while those already enrolled shall keep the records current and updated. The contractor's eligibility to bid on the project will be determined using DPWH contractor's profile eligibility process and subject to further post-qualification. Information on registration can be obtained from PRS during working weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or at the DPWH website www.dpwh.gov.ph. Prospective bidders shall present the original official receipt of payment for bid documents to the back secretariat of this office before the deadline stated above for inclusion in the list of contractors for eligibility processing. The owner or authorized representatives included in the CRC will be allowed to transact business relative to bidding matters per DO 197, series of 2001. Those representatives not included in the CRC are required to submit special power of attorney or secretary's certificate, whichever is applicable, and 2 valid government-issued IDs to be allowed to transact business. All participating bidders must be in the document request list in DRL of the PhilGIP's website and secure a printout copy showing that they are included in the list. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulation IRR of Republic Act 9184. Interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH Masbate Second District Engineering Office, and inspect the bidding documents at the Procurement Unit Back Secretariat Office from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The DPWH Masbate Second District Engineering Office, Masbate City, will now holding a pre-bid conference on October 24, 2024 at 2 p.m. at the Procurement Unit Back Secretariat Office or through video conferencing webcasting via YouTube live stream or Zoom from shall be open to prospective bidders. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to the manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in BDS IPD Clause 17. Bids must be duly received by the back secretariat at the address below for manual submission or at electronic bids underscore Masbate second at dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before November 5, 2024, 1 p.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable form with the following schedule. Cash or manager's check, 12%. Bank draft guarantee, 12%. Surety bond, 5%. Bid securing declaration that is undertaken which states, among others, that the bidders shall enter into contract with the procuring entity and furnish the required performance security within the 10 calendar days or less, as indicated in the bidding documents from the sheet of notice of award, and committing to pay the corresponding fine and suspended for a period of time from being qualified to participate in any government procurement activity in the event it violates any of the conditions stated as required in the guidelines issued by the GPPB. Bid opening shall be on November 5, 2024 at 2 p.m. at the Procurement Unit Back Secretariat Office or through YouTube live stream or Zoom. Bids will be opened in the presence of the various representatives who choose to attend the activity. Equipment capacity as specified in the bid sheet shall be mandatory and absence of the same shall disqualify the contractor. The DPWH Masbate Second District Engineering Office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to the contract award in accordance with sections 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations of RE 9184 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidders or bidders. For further information, please refer to Bonifacio Tabigi, back chairperson, or Donald Arguelles, back secretariat. Okay. Is there any additional information among back and PWG members?
None.
Okay, there being none, credit conference is adjourned at exactly 2:33 in the afternoon. Thank you.